Greetings, home-dwelling internet fanatics. It's Rob Chapman here, and I thought I'd just shoot an interesting blog for any of you recording enthusiasts and parents. Some of you probably are parents, and if you're not, don't worry, this video will probably be interesting for you anyway. My little boy Theodore's been having a nap, and as such, as soon as he goes to sleep, I get the insane urge to shred or play some guitar or write. And I got an email through from my buddy Jared Dines, and he was like, "Rob, I need you to record a solo on this. Could you get it to me really quick? Could you film it? Could you record it?" And I'm like, "Oh, damn it. I've got a window right now to do this recording, and I'm in the mood. I've had the right amount of black caffeinated beverage. Now I've had too much, and I'll probably manifest Hollow Man." I've got this theory that if you don't have enough coffee, nothing is quite real enough. But then if you get too much, you get what I call Hollow Man, where you're kind of empty and no energy and kind of weird. And I think if you just push through that, push through the Hollow Man, you'll end up in the supreme area of Joe Satriani, Ingve Malmsteen, probably. Anyway, I had been playing through my Boss Katana head because it's got this little really cool built-in 5-inch speaker that I'll show you. Just about there. It's only 5 inches, but it sounds really good. In fact, I'll show you how it sounds now.
There are nuts in there, and they'll turn around and eat some of these. Good morning.
Hey, tits. Johnny Cash and Robert Plant, check it out. You missed a bit, dude.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, alright.
For everyone watching, this is the best hairdressers in the entire Brighton. It's called The Bomb, and they always have, hello, there's a wonderful person that cuts wonderful hair, dirty arrangement of toys, best dog in Brighton. So I've been jamming on that because it's nice and quiet, but it retains a lot of the low end that you want when you're playing to get that feel, but it was quiet enough that Theo didn't wake up, which is really good. Anyway, a friend of ours has just arrived and woken up Theo. But since I was in a recording mood, I thought, you know what, I'll try and plug the Katana direct into Logic and then kind of Kemper it. So go direct from USB straight into Logic. I'm using the Boss, I'll show you everything, the Boss Tone Studio. The Boss Tone Studio is kind of their deep dive on everything that you can change and tweak and all the secret sauce and everything. In fact, why don't I just show you? So this is my fantastic setup for jamming and recording when you've got kids or you want to be really quiet. So I've got a Logic setup, it's at 150 BPM and it's brutal. That's the bit I'm going to solo over. And then I'm using the Boss Tone Studio, which gives you all sorts of cool things that you can do. By the way, this is not a sponsored video, I'm just showing you some cool stuff. And if we go into System, down here, you can change things like what kind of cabinet you want, etc. And you can see how dirty my screen is, which is really fun. So anyway, I am literally plugged with a USB out of here, straight into the side of my Mac. So what I don't need is a mic pre or any XLR cables. I'm just plugging direct from Boss into Logic on my Mac. Now, because this has got a built-in speaker, if I plug the guitar in and play, it'll come out, the sound will come out of the speaker, and you can even monitor through this if you really wanted to. That's a bad idea, actually. Better off using proper focals or something. But if you plug a guitar lead into the recording out phone's input right there, it will not make that sound. Now I've silenced the beast, which means that I can just use the monitoring from Logic, play along really quietly, and that's what I've been doing until my friend arrived and woke my child up. But I'm going to keep recording and doing my thing, and I thought I'd just show you that, really, show you some tones. I guess it's kind of like, can you Kemper your katana? I don't know. Okay, this is going to be a tremendously fun comment section banter. Let's just run down the spec between these two incredible pieces of gear, and I'd love to see what you're going to write. So 100 watts, 600 watts, 200 kinds of preset already installed, up to 55 different effects, a bunch of different amplifiers, but nothing like as many as this, because this is, I suppose, technically infinite amplifiers. 1,700 pounds, 350 pounds. You can get software to help you play with the insides and alter the different kinds of settings and record. You can get software to alter the internal settings and help you record. If you want to record with these bad boys, needs a mic pre, a bunch of cables. Doesn't record direct from USB straight into the laptop. So who's your winner? Now obviously, I'm a fan of both of them. I use both of them all the time. Much cheaper, much more you can do with it. Arguably a lot louder, loud enough. The choice is yours. I think that was actually a really good take. It might be one of those absolute random magical takes in one, and if it is, then that's really cool, and probably the first time it's ever happened on camera. Doesn't my arm look strange next to my head like that? It looks like a giant hairy leg or something. It's blatantly become one of those situations where you think, okay, that was a really good solo. Do I do another one? Do I go into a deep, dark hole of despair and continually get take after take after take that's kind of fine? Or do I settle on the one that I just did that's pretty good? I don't know. I guess it could just be one of those flukes. I think the last 4 or 5 seconds could use a little bit of tightening up. I'm going after the sort of the Joe Satriani vibe. I wanted that studio chorusy, delay laden kind of surfing with the Alien Ice 9 lead tone, and I think I've kind of accomplished that with the Katana, to be honest with you. So what I'll do now is I'll show you, or I'll play you part of the guitar track on its own, so that you can hear the lead guitar direct from USB from the Katana head. So for any of you wanting to know what it was that I did to the Katana to get these tones, let me show you the panel, I suppose, in the Tone Studio. So I'm using the brown sound, as you can see. My EQ is kind of set like that. And then I've got the delay. Let me pull the delay up for you. Delay set like this. I use a calculator to work out BPM into the delay time. 150, I wanted it about 800. And then I've got some modulation going on, like some chorus, sort of stupid studio kind of chorus vibes. And then for reverb, I've got it set like this. I don't know how many of you guys are interested in recording. I'm only really getting into it recently. Oh yeah, and I set the, where are we, global EQ. I boosted it a lot, 10 dB. I found it quite quiet when it was coming out, and not quite sure why it was quite so quiet, but there you go. All sounds good now. I'm going to have another take, see how that goes. It's always good if you mute the previous track when you start trying to play. Yeah, it's just this end phrase I'm not massive happy with, so I'm going to drop in on the last sort of 3 seconds, patch up some bendy shreds, find another gravity pick, and then I reckon I got this solo stitched up. What else can I show you? Oh yeah, I've got some cool stuff hanging around the Chappers cave. It's like the Batcave, but I'm not a superhero. Yet. The fantastic people at Mono sent me some beautiful bags and things to put my goodies in, so I got this awesome double guitar case. Let me just let some sunshine in so that you can actually see what it is I'm talking about. I really like this double guitar case. It's pretty big. It's got a lot of bits inside. It's big enough to fit all sorts of dirty guitars. That isn't where a guitar dwells, but here is. Cheeky bit of barrage tonage. They get me this, the Flyby, which is well cool. Kind of laptop and camera bag, bit of both. And I haven't got a wallet. But would you like to see inside Chappers' drawer? Might as well. Let's have a look. I've got a few of them. This one is safe to dwell within. This is what I have in my drawer. Lots of pics, an Andertons memory card that they're never getting back. A necklace I got when I was in Chinatown in Korea. Vocal zonage. Lots of different kinds of slides. Learning a bit of slide guitar at the moment. Got it. I've been Rob Chapman, here to entertain you, grow beards and drink caffeinated beverages. See you all soon. Take it easy, Chappers out. By the way, if you've got any questions about recording or anything different like that, don't ask me, ask Dave Hollingworth. He knows what he's talking about. See you later. Has a built-in 5-inch speaker, really good sounding actually. Doesn't have a built-in speaker.